Hey guys, so today's video is going to be my June favorites. I'm going to talk about all the products I was loving in the month of June. I can't believe it's June. I feel like I was just buying Christmas gifts. And I have quite a few goodies to talk about, so I'm just gonna get started. But before I do, I want to quickly mention my KO Polish summer collection is officially out. I will have the website down below. I am currently wearing MIA on my nails right now, which is this color right here. Thank you guys for all the love and support that you've shown me. It's been a really fun launch, and you guys are just the best. So I just wanted to mention that. It is currently available. I will link it below. Oh, and Zoe is back in stock, and so is That's What She Said, which means the spring bundle is also back in stock, because I know I've gotten a lot of questions about that, so we are good to go. All right, now let's jump in. I have been so into this primer, and I didn't think it was gonna be a primer I loved so much. This is from the brand Touch and Soul. This is the I always say this wrong. No Poreblem primer. Like no problem, but no Poreblem, you know? Because it's a pore filling primer. I like the name. And I also really love this bottle, by the way. This has the most beautiful packaging. This frosted bottle is everything, and I love how it says it in pink, and the product is like a baby pink. It is so cute. I love it. And you guys know I'm not someone who really loves pore fillers. I don't like the Benefit Professional. I really don't like the Smashbox pore filler, but this is different. This is like a pore filler for dry girls. It has a pump, by the way, which is awesome. The consistency of this is very slippy, but it looks matte, so it's not dewy or anything. I don't know how to explain it. It looks matte when you apply it to the skin. It doesn't give your skin any shine, so oily girls, don't be afraid. But some pore fillers will ball up on your skin and will dry my skin out. Like they don't have enough moisture to them. This one I feel fills in your pores, but also smooths out the skin really nicely and gives you a really amazing base to apply your foundation. I really have been loving this. I don't think this is a makeup extender, but it is such a nice canvas to lay your foundation on, and I have been using this non-stop. I love it. I even keep it right here. Like, I'm so into it. I love it. I want to quickly mention this little guy because it is limited edition, and I feel like it's something everyone needs if you are into warm tones. This is the Pretty Cheeky Face Palette by Sonia Kashuk. I spoke about this in a drugstore haul. I bought this at Target, and I love it. They're really, really pigmented powders, but they're not hard to blend out. You get a blush, a bronzer, and a highlight, and I love all three shades, which is really rare for me to find a palette where I like all of the colors combined, but I really do. This blush looks really crazy and orange, but with a light hand, it looks stunning. The formula is really, really blendable. I don't think the bronzer comes on too strong. I really love the undertone as well, and it's really hard to get a good highlight at the drugstore. Some of them are really powdery, or they're too chunky, or they're just not enough. This one has the right amount of sheen without being too much. It's just, I love this little trio. It's so good. My next favorite. How many of you knew this was gonna be in this video? How many of you? I am addicted to this powder. I cannot stop. This is the Kat Von D Lock-It Blotting Powder, and I have mine in the shade Light. This has become my favorite powder to make my pores disappear, which is so crazy to me because the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores pressed powder has been like my holy grail for so long, and I think, I'm gonna say it, I think I like this one a little bit better, but just a little bit better. I like that this one actually matches my skin tone. I know it looks really light right now on camera, but it doesn't lighten my foundation when I apply it to my skin. This makes my pores disappear even more than my Bye Bye Pores powder. And even when I tried this out for the first time on camera, some of you guys were commenting like, oh my gosh, I just saw your pores disappear when you put that powder on. And I felt the same way. I love this. I feel like every time I put my makeup on now, I have to put this powder on top. It's not cakey, it's very finely milled. It feels creamy, but not thick. It's like perfect. And it doesn't even claim to be a pore filling product. It's just a blotting powder. I actually don't use it to blot. You guys know I have very dry skin, so I never really get oily, but for pore filling, it's amazing. And you need it. I think I've discovered the mascara of my dreams. At least my drugstore dreams. This is giving my Kiko Extra Sculpt Volume Mascara a run for its money, let me tell you. I love that one. That's still my holy grail. That's my favorite affordable mascara, but this is coming close. They're like running side by side. This is the Loreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara, and I know you've heard 100 people talk about this already, but it is that good. I highly recommend this. You need this in your life if you are looking for extreme volume. It makes your lashes so thick. I'm wearing this mascara on my eyes right now and I love it. I feel like I don't really need falsies when I wear this, and I really appreciate that in a mascara because I'm not someone who really wears falsies all that much, so I need my mascara to be good. Funny story actually, one time I was in LA at an event and someone came up to me and was like, oh my gosh, are you not wearing falsies? And I was like, no, I'm just wearing mascara. And the person was like, to an event? You're not wearing falsies? And I was like, no. And they were just kind of like, oh, that's weird. And I was like, why? I don't get it. And that day just made me realize that there are so many people in the beauty community who think that we all should look a certain way or we should all do our makeup a certain way. Like, we're not clones. We don't all have to wear falsies. You can wear mascara to an event if you want, you know? I don't know, I just thought I'd share that with you. But I love this mascara. See, this is the kind of mascara I don't mind wearing to an event without falsies. I was really surprised to love this foundation so much. This is the Natasha Denona Foundation X, and I'm a huge fan of Natasha Denona eyeshadows and products. I had her original foundation in the past, and I liked it, but it wasn't my favorite. This one is way better than her other foundation, at least in my opinion. This is full coverage, and it has a fruit complex. And I'm usually the shade light beige most of the time, but now that I have a little bit of a tan, like barely there, but it hit a little bit, I mix in a little bit of medium to get my perfect shade. And I love the packaging, I love the frosted bottle. I am so into frosted, even though I'm clumsy and I drop everything, I break everything. I love the look of glass bottles. I don't love them to travel with, but they are really pretty. It comes with a pump, and this formula is really nice. I thought I wasn't gonna love it because it says full coverage, and I heard a lot of people with oily skin really like it, but I find that this does really work with my skin. I do have to use a moisturizer underneath. Most of the time I am wearing the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Moisturizer. Like, this is my first step, then I go in with a primer, and then I go in with this, and it looks beautiful. It looks flawless, like completely flawless. It has great coverage. It doesn't look as natural as like my Makeup Forever Face and Body foundation that has like barely any coverage. This still does look like foundation, but in a really natural, flawless way. I find that this lasts a really long time on my skin. I will say though, I always have an issue where foundation kind of sinks into my smile lines here, like all the time. And this kind of settles in there a little bit, but not too much. It doesn't break me out. It doesn't feel heavy. Natasha, this one is a really good one. Speaking of foundations, I have found a new sponge that I love. I mean, I love all the sponges I've talked about. The EcoTools one is awesome. I love the Real Techniques one, although I feel like they might have changed it. They definitely changed the Pure one. I don't like that one anymore. I love the Beauty Blender. I love discovering sponges, but oh my gosh, I think I have fallen madly in love, like madly in love. This is the Flower Beauty Ultimate Sponge. That's right, this is from the drugstore, Flower Beauty. It's owned by Drew Barrymore. The brand has its hits and misses, but for the most part, I really do love Flower Beauty, and they nailed it with this sponge. So soft. It is dampened right now because I used it to apply my foundation, and then I washed it. Not very good because I still got some foundation there, but I wanted to show you it like nice and clean because it is the most beautiful lavender color. I usually do not like sponges with this shape because whenever I see this shape at the drugstore, most of the time it's really stiff. It's hard to dampen, like it doesn't really expand. This one does expand really nicely. It's a lot smaller than this when you buy it, when it's dry. But usually sponges with this shape are pretty stiff. This is so soft. Like, I'm sure you can't tell on camera, but it is really squishy, really soft. It just applies your foundation so nicely because it doesn't like punch your face. The density is just right. It is so perfect. It applies my foundation flawlessly. I love this combination. I think I might like this one more than my EcoTools one. I like the EcoTools one more for its shape. I don't love this shape, but it's so soft and squishy. I love them both actually. I love them both the same. They're both amazing. And this is just as good as the Beauty Blender and it's half the price. So definitely check this out. Okay, so this is really bizarre, but there's only one lip product I want to mention. Most of the month I've been wearing like bold colors. If I'm going out, I just put on like some mascara and like a bright lip. But when I haven't been wearing a bold lip, I've actually worn this a lot this month. This is the Ofra Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick in the shade Manila. This is the nude I feel like Ofra was missing in her liquid lipstick range. It is the most beautiful nude. It has the perfect undertone because it's very neutral. Although it looks pretty cool, I would say it's neutral cool. Like, it has a cool undertone, but it's not gray and it doesn't make you look dead or washed out. Some cools can get too cool. This is like the perfect amount of neutral and cool. It is awesome. It pairs with so many different eye looks, especially like really, really intense smoky eyes. This looks beautiful. I wore this to an Urban Decay event the other day, and Emilia actually wore this color to my Kale Polish summer launch party that we had, and it looked awesome on her too. So I feel like it does work for a ton of different skin tones. On me, it is a little darker than it is on her, but I still think it looks awesome on both of us, and it's such a good liquid lipstick. I love Ofra's liquid lipstick. You guys know this, obviously, but especially their nude colors because they're so hydrating and so creamy that they just look beautiful on the lips. Okay, and then the last three products I want to talk about are skincare related. This is a product I recently got from Sephora. I've only had this for like 2 weeks, but I wanted to talk about it so bad. This is the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask, and it is really good. I wear this every night before I go to bed. At least that's what I've been doing for a few days now. And when I wake up in the morning, my lips are not only more moisturized, but they look like plumper. Not plumper as in like, oh, they look bigger, but they look more supple and they look like they have less lines in them because they are more supple and plump and hydrated. I truly love the outcome this gives my lips, and I know that it's pricey. It's $20 for a lip mask, which is crazy, but this is such a big little tub. I feel like I will never run out of this. So you pay $20, but it lasts seriously like such a long time, and it comes with a little spatula so you're not dipping your finger into this, which I also really love. It has this little like stopper thing that you put on top, and then it has the product inside. I always like dip my spatula in the same place. This has become one of my favorite lip products at the moment. I cannot stop using it, and it smells like a bubblegum dream. It smells like a bubblegum smoothie. Oh my gosh, the scent is amazing. I will say that is the first reason I started loving this. As I was putting it on, I was like, this smells good. And I just really love what it's doing to my lips. And I just wanted to mention it for that because I have been using it a lot and I wanted to tell you about it. Okay, I know this is cheating. I know this is super cheating because I just recently opened this in an Ipsy bag not that long ago, so it's not a June favorite, but it is a massive favorite. I can't stop using it ever since I got it in my Ipsy bag. Cake Beauty Ink. And it is their Delectable Soft Triple Moisture Body Lotion in the scent Coconut and Cream. And I have finally found my dream cream. This smells so good. And it, oh god. This is summer in the tube. I feel like I'm at the beach. So good. And I do find that the scent does linger, not in a like repulsive way, but like that beautiful coconut scent does stay on your body for a little bit. And it's like not just coconut. It's coconut and a bunch of other summery goodness stuff. Not only do I love the scent, that is a major reason why I love it, but I love how this feels on my skin. I am someone who completely hates the feeling of lotion, and I think that body butters are a little bit too thick for me as well. I know that I have dry skin, so I should like that feeling of being hydrated, but when it's on my fingers or when it's too greasy, when I feel heavy, I hate that feeling. This is perfect. This sinks, like look at this, like my skin is dry but it feels hydrated. It sinks right into the skin, and I'm actually gonna be going onto this website, Cake Beauty, and I'm gonna buy a few things from this brand because it really intrigued me when I tried this out and I loved it so much. Have any of you guys tried Cake Beauty? Like, is it good? They have a ton of things on their website and I can't wait to play with it because I've been loving this. Oh, and you know what's even better? This, not better than this, but this is not a favorite. I just got this, but you apply this to your body and then you grab this Fine Fragrance Mist by Bath and Body Works in the scent At the Beach, and oh my gosh. The combo of that cream and this, it's like, that's it. You are ready for vacation. My hair keeps getting in my eye. But anyway, the last products, actually, I want to talk about are these. So this is a little Drunk Elephant pouch that came in a kit with a ton of mini versions of like Drunk Elephant products. So I want to talk to you guys about this kit. I purchased this kit myself. I do get PR from Drunk Elephant, but I bought the kit myself. I'm trying to look for it on the Sephora website just to see what the price is because I don't remember. Okay, yes, it's called the Littles Kit, and it is $90. And I know that that is crazy. $90, $100, that's insane. But you do get to try out so many amazing Drunk Elephant skincare products. And the only reason I purchased this, because I already own the full-size version of most of these products, but I purchased it because I do a lot of traveling, unfortunately. Just kidding, not unfortunately, I'm just terrified of airplanes. I'm very grateful for how much I travel. That sounded mean, I'm sorry. I'm so scared of airplanes. But I travel a lot, at least a lot for me. I do turn down a lot of things. I know other bloggers travel way more, but it's a lot for me. And I was finding that carrying around my Drunk Elephant products was like a mission and a half. It's a lot to carry when it's full-size products. But with this, you get a ton of minis, and it's so easy to travel with because you just throw it in this little bag. You get the Marula face oil, the Umbra SPF 30 sunscreen, the TLC Framboos glycolic night serum, which is like my favorite. You get the C from a day serum. This one is also good. And you get the Be Hydra Intensive Hydrating Gel. This one is like weird. I don't know if I like this product or if I don't, so I don't really use this one. And then you get the Lala Retro Whipped Cream Little Moisturizer, which I use this every single night before bed. I love it. You get 2 of their bars. You get the Juju bar and the Peaky bar. Pecky bar? These are the only 2 products I have never tried from Drunk Elephant. Leave me a comment down below if these are any good, because I still have these like in the wrapper. I've never tried this, but my friend Stephanie swears by, I think it's this one. So let me know what your thoughts are on these products. Like, do you wash your face with this? I'm just scared because I have really dry skin that like the soap bar is gonna dry my skin out because it's like a bar, you know? I did recently try out their new face cleanser. The packaging is awesome. I love the concept, but I think I don't like it. I really do think I don't like their new Bestie Jelly Cleanser. I think it's drying out my skin a little bit. So you might see that in a disappointing product soon, but I'm still testing it out. But the rest of these products are amazing. I love Drunk Elephant, and I just wanted to mention this because I find it so useful to have mini versions of all my favorite products. And I'm assuming this kit is limited edition. I don't know if it's gonna be out forever. And if you've been wanting to try out this brand, I think this is the perfect way to do that. And yeah, that's what I've been using. I haven't been using this all month, obviously, because I only use this to travel. But I purchased it this month, and I thought it was amazing, so I wanted to share it with you guys. But that completes this video. These were all the products I was loving in the month of June. Leave me a comment down below letting me know what your favorite product was in June, and maybe I'll check it out. But that completes this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Body lotion in the shade, no, in the scent. I'm sure you can't tell. I swear. Fine fragrance mist. Son of a bitch. But some that was not even a word.